What up, y'all? It's King, and this is Taking Losses. Ain't what you think, though. Stay locked in.
Whole city know Jay Moody.
No, for real, though.
So what up? I'm sitting here, and I wanted to make this video showing y'all my championship rings. This is my Lakers championship ring, 2020. Y'all remember that year? That was a crazy fucking year, y'all. 2020 championship ring. This ring is cool because you can remove the top and then it got all the jerseys inside of it. So this is a really cool ring. And then it has the mission statement for the team in there. It's probably blurry so y'all can't read it, but Google it, you'll see what it is. But this is a dope ring, man. I love this ring. This is the ring that, you know, we won. I'm a Lakers fan, just for y'all that don't know. They call this the Mickey Mouse ring, but it's a ring nonetheless. Championship is a championship, a win is a win. Especially in a world where you just constantly taking losses. And that's what I wanted to talk about real quick. Is, you know, the ability to take losses and not view it as losses, because most people are afraid to do things because of losing. Most people will stay in a position of comfort because they'd rather be somewhere where the boat is not rocking, like the water is not choppy, versus being unsure. Oh my goodness, my ears itching. Sorry, y'all. Y'all know my videos, and I do. I'm just being me at the end of the day. But they rather be in a position where there's certainty. And when you think about life, there's no certainty at all because anything can crumble at any moment, right? But it had me thinking about like all the losses I've taken, and trust me, I've taken so many, whether it's been friends, family, opportunity, jobs, material things, property, money. I've lost so much shit. But I'm really thinking about like opportunity and chances. And me thinking about the losses, y'all, got me to thinking about the fact that I've tried so many things. Like I've tried to just, it's crazy because I'm thinking about all the things I've tried to do. I've done music, I've been a businessman, you know, I had the tag place, but I've managed artists, and so many of them. Like it's not just I managed one, I've managed so many artists that in turn weren't successful, but then their success is a reflection of my success, of me working with them, right? So, you know, there are countless artists that I work with that didn't get to that next level, no matter some of the things. And I've done some real cool things in music. I've been in the big rooms. I've got artists signed to record labels. I've gotten nice checks from record labels, all kinds of stuff. But my goal was to break an artist, and I never was able to do that myself. I was really close one time, and it was more the artist than it was me. And that's the thing about it, you can't really control a grown person, but still it's like you set out to do a job and you don't get it done. That's a failure. But I'm sitting here counting up the failures and realizing that I'm a champion. I'm an Eagles fan too, y'all. So this is the 2017-18 ring. We gotta get back against the Patriots. This is the first Super Bowl I seen in my life from the Eagles. This was a crazy game. I'll never forget this game. It's the first Super Bowl that we won. And I said I was satisfied with us just winning that one Super Bowl. It's crazy. But yeah, it got me to thinking about how it takes for you to lose to appreciate when you win. And it shows you the contrast that you're actually moving, taking actionable steps to do things regardless of what the one result might be. It doesn't deter you from moving on to the next thing. And I think that's where a lot of people go wrong. They look at things to be, especially now in this this digital age that we live in, where we feel like things have to be so polished and perfect. Y'all see me with my content. I'm literally just sitting wherever I'm sitting, whether it be in the car, whether it be in the house, whether it be on the move. I don't really give a fuck at this point, because at the end of the day, y'all just gonna get me, the raw me. Well, shout out to my shirt, waynesworld.com. Make sure y'all log on, check it out. We got some cool shit on the site. I'm actually going to do a contest. Y'all see the next video. I'm going to do a contest with waynesworld.shop. But make sure y'all check it out. This is the crucifixion tee. Me taking chances, even with my website. That's me on the cross. Ain't that dope? I'm so decent. But no, like it's so many different things that I've tried. And you could choose to view it from the standpoint that you are a failure because you failed at so many different things. But failure teaches you And it's only because, you gotta think about it like this, it's only because we look at the win as the proof that we have a worth, where it's the experience that will teach us, so that we're constantly building your worth. The more you know, the more valuable you are. So, because we look at money like money is the determining factor of what makes us who we are. It's not, because you're born into this world without money. You're gonna die without money. You know what I mean? Like the physical money. You won't, regardless of whether you have $1 million when you die, you can't take it with you. So it doesn't have any worth to who you are as a person. So the person and your ability to keep moving even when things are tough, even when things are looking like they just won't turn around for you. And furthermore, to recognize when you've lost and not to stay and cosplay in it like it is success. Like, I'll give you an example. I was on this podcast, and I had been doing this podcast for years. And you know, I had told myself in so many different ways, shapes, and forms that we were successful. Like, we were doing something that was moving the needle. And it wasn't, and it just wasn't supposed to work out that way. I'm not sitting here saying we were doing anything wrong or we were doing anything right. But the inability to pivot and do something different is what holds you back too. So sometimes you'll cosplay as if you are successful when you're really not. You're really just doing the same thing over and over and over again. So you got to understand when to chalk things up as a loss. You know, I got Dr. Burgundy. Dr. Burgundy had a practice for years, 5 good years, and you know, she eventually decided to hang it up. It doesn't say that she wasn't good at what she did. It was just that the business didn't work out for her, so that was a failure. But her failure turned into a win. She turned around and now she runs a chiropractic practice that's way bigger than her practice. You know what I mean? And so your losses will shape who you are and eventually set you up for your biggest win. And our biggest win to date, though, which is this year, 2025. That's the 2025 ring, man. I love this ring. This ring is so dope. We got the eagle helmet, wings that come out on this joint. I love that. So dope. So dope. But the cool thing about this ring, this is actually my championship ring. You know, see it? Got my number. Y'all know my number 7. Got my number on it. I love this ring. But yeah, I wanted to show y'all my rings. I love my rings. They're so cool. But the bigger message is keep going. Failure doesn't define you. It doesn't mean you're a failure just because you fail. You can fail 1,000,000 times. You only got to win once. That's it. And then once you win once, then you wind up winning twice. Then 3 times. And for all my Eagles fans out there, it'll be 3 for us, but you know, eventually you'll run out of fingers to count the wins, count the rings. But just keep going. You know, like I said with my Eagles, I've been on this earth 40 plus years. I've seen 2 Super Bowls, but for most of my life, I never thought we would win a Super Bowl. We just kept losing and losing and losing and losing. But then eventually, it happened. And it happened again. So just keep going. Don't let failure define who you are. Don't let failure discourage you. And when you look at people who win, don't let that discourage you either, because trust me, they have failed more than you know. Michael Jordan said it best a long time ago, and I wish I would have listened to him then. He said, I fell over and over and over and over again. And that is why I succeed. So keep going, stay strong, and stay locked in, man. And just be yourself at the end of the day. That's the most important part of the equation. Be you. Don't feel like you got to do what the next person is doing to be successful, because their route to success might not be your route to success. I'm swag. Do you see how swaggy that is, y'all? You swag out. You're a champion. That's what champions do. But no, yeah, I'm about to get up out of here. Well, I ain't about to go nowhere. I'm about to just finish watching the rest of the Eagles game. We up 13-0. And I'll see you on the next year. It's about to be the end of the year. I don't know when I'm going to put this video out. I guess I'll put it out before the year's over. But if I don't, Happy New Year to y'all. And if I didn't, Happy New Year that's coming up whenever you see it. And I'll see y'all on the next one. WaynesWorld.shop. Don't forget, check us out. Peace.
whole city know Jay Moody.
No, for real though.